All right, hello everyone, and welcome
Next time by.
to
Line up on the right side. Closed. Pit road is
Okayama International Circuit. We are in the Cadillac CTS-V race car GT4, I think is what this is technically listed as. And we are doing this series. Is going to be the road series I decided to do after a bunch of testing the past 2 weeks. I decided the Cadillac was probably the best one to fit me. I really wanted to do the Kia, add the challenge of the front wheel drive, but not a lot of people race that car. So we are going to do the Cadillac. It's raced more, and yeah, we're starting third. I haven't really practiced too much, so I'm just trying not to crash. So there might not be a lot of talking during this, especially as we get started here, but we're starting up towards the front, which means all we really need to do is just hang out with these guys.
The pace car is in.
The leader's right in front of us.
Green flag, green flag. Left side. Clear. Left side.
Cold tires got a little squirrely.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Guys are braking a lot earlier than I anticipated. Got a little squirrely there on the start with the cold tires. Once they warm up, we'll perform a bit better.
Car right, clear on the right.
And
car
we got
right,
punted
clear,
off the track.
Right side, keep to the left, clear on the right.
Wow.
Car stop ahead, car stop on the left. You got it, slow car on the right. You got it, slow car on the right. Right side. Stay on the left, clear.
Oh my goodness, what a mess.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Oh my, this has been a real messy start to this race. This has been a real messy start to this race. Two in front of me here are getting into a bit of a squabble. Yeah, they're braking a lot earlier for the corners than I'm anticipating. That's really throwing me off. And the guy behind us just spun out, so that gives us a little bit of breathing room.
Go left. Car right. Clear on the right. You're in 4th position. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Let those two fight for it while we try to track down. Woo! That was a little hairy. I think if the 13 gets position on me, just gonna let him go because it's not worth the battle. She is driving like a crazy person.
Back in 3rd. Keep hustling. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Just gonna yield the position to her because she's driving like a mad woman. And I'm not dealing with it. Get in the corner, get out of that little corner as hard as I wanted. It's alright. I think as long as we can keep pace with the 13, I think we'll be okay.
problem.
So room to get back on.
Back in third. Keep hustling.
Man, we really got to work on that second corner. It's really rough on us. Alright, so why am I choosing the Cadillac? Well, like I said, it's popular, it's a D series, so I'll be able to get my participation credits on the road side of the house. I can race most of the tracks this season, which is always a plus. And honestly, the Cadillac drives a lot like the NASCAR race car does. It just has better brakes and better handling, but it does drive kind of like a boat. So it is very similar to driving a NASCAR race car. And so the skills translate over pretty good, which is not saying too much because I'm not a very good NASCAR road race driver, to be honest. But if you're looking to get into road racing and you have familiarity with the NASCAR Cup cars, the Cadillac should be very, very similar to what you experience. It's got a big supercharged engine in the front, rear wheel drive, so there's heavy nose weight, lots of power going to the rears. You got big brakes so that you can stop pretty easily. It does kind of handle like a boat, but so do the NASCARs. And really, where you could go from here, I think the most logical place is V8 supercars, which drive very similarly to this probably. It's just a little bit more horsepower, and you're on the wrong side of the car. So yeah, if you're a NASCAR driver looking for a road series to get started on, then the Cadillac in the Fanatic Global Sports Car Challenge might be right for you. I kind of wanted to race the Kia in this series because it's a front-wheel drive car, and that adds, having test driven it, that adds so many crazy challenges. Thank you. Whoops, blew that corner really bad. It would add so many challenges because it just defeats your sense of how a race car is supposed to drive. Like, it's just so weird. Because you put on the front wheels and you can feel the car actually lift off the ground as the wheels spin and try to fight for grip. It's just bizarre. But more people race the Cadillac in this series, which is kind of interesting because both cars are free. But this one does. Whoa!
Car on your left, clear.
This one does drive a lot more like a typical race car, and I'm going to pay attention now. Because I just bounced it off the track like a moron. Got one thing this car is really bad at is the tank slappers. When you start getting a little unbalanced. The one interesting part about road racing compared to NASCAR is it's so much you versus the track. I mean, once you get kind of single file and spread out like we are right now, the other drivers don't even matter. It's just mitigating your mistakes, like me going off the track. That was really dumb. But I decided to save the car instead of, you know, trying to drive out of it and crashing. Besides, I have a feeling that Natalie in front of us is probably going to be facing the wrong direction once more. Second place has actually crashed.
Oh, you're left.
Okay. I have no idea how much time is left in this race. It's a timed race. It's not a lap event. I think they're 25 minutes. So I truly do not know how long is left in this race. And some of you probably now that I'm like more than halfway through are probably wondering how I even know when to shift. I have an app on one of my old phones that's running right in front of my nose that replicates the shift lights and the display that would normally be in front of the screen. Man, this thing's getting squirrely under braking. I might up the front brake bias a bit. We've got 7 minutes left in this race. About enough time for about 7 more laps. We're doing about a minute and a half, so that might be liberally 7 more laps, conservatively 4 or 5.
I have no grip. Okay, so Natalie is beginning to catch second place Henry, and I think if she does, I think they might run into each other. So we just gotta
You got a toy car on the right.
Yeah, well, so much for that. Looks like Henry just flew off the track. If we can get to Henry and put pressure on him, he might make another mistake. We gotta be careful that we don't make one ourselves. Okay, we're 1.9 off of Henry and 3.9 off of Natalie. If we can keep this pressure, we might force one of them into making a mistake.
Car stop on the left. You got a slow car on the left.
Fortunately, that's a lap car, so not too worried about him. Probably hold up Henry here, because this is not a good passing opportunity. Or we could crash. We tried.
That car is a lap down. You got a slow car on the right.
Natalie has crashed.
Car right. Clear.
We're going to take this spot. Let's see if we can go for Henry. If we can put the pressure on him, we might be able to get second place. Or we might wreck ourselves. James is way out in front.
Back in third. Keep hustling.
I think Henry is faster than we are. We drive kind of conservative. Keeping it on the track is key. Let's see if we can run him down. We ate up a lot there. We ate up a lot of track there.
white flag, white
Alright,
flag.
we've got one more chance to get him. We just gotta dive into these corners pretty hard, but not too hard. He's got a bit on the upper hand because I need to be able to get around him. Took it a little too conservative. I accidentally hit the gear up lever. And this is my weakest part of the track, so if I didn't get him by here, I'm not going to. Yeah, good run though, good run.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Great job, you did really well.
Good run, guys, great run. Pulled home in 3rd position. Got ourselves a podium in our first start in this series. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just gonna take a cool down lap. So yeah, this is actually really fun. Cadillac is a great car to drive. It's a little bit boaty. It kind of drives like a power boat. But yeah, if you're coming from oval racing, from NASCAR, and you're looking for a high horsepower car on the roadside that you're familiar with, try the Cadillac. Try the Cadillac. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to come around here and we're going to pull it into the pits and we're going to celebrate a podium finish in our first go around in these cars. That was fun, and if we get some interest, maybe I'll try the Kia race, I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna pull in. That was a lot of fun, that was a great race. Good effort. Stumbled very much in the beginning. I don't think if we stumbled, we probably would have came home, maybe in 2nd, maybe in the same position we did, but it was a great run, and you know, we'll take it into the next one. Let's go back to the beginning of the race really quickly, because I want to see what other races are going on. Just gotta figure out what happened on the start of this race. Whoops. So yeah, we accidentally binned it in 1st. We got way too hot. Here we go, diving into the corner, trying to keep it off everybody else. And then coming through, we get a little bit in the grass, and then we just, whoops, got a little loose. Trailed off into the gravel a little bit. Accelerate down. Make our way through the big corner here onto the long straightaway. And then I think it's because we braked a bit too early, but we were trying to keep it off of the 2 car in front of us, and then the guy behind us just shoved us really hard. Yep. And then I got off the brakes and just rolled through the corner. So, alright, well that was a lot of fun. I don't know where we are next week. I'll have to actually take a look at the schedule. There's going to be some gaps in this series because I don't own all the tracks, but it was great fun, and we look forward to completing the season in this series, hopefully. So, until the next video, have a wonderful day.